Searching for internships in the year 2024. My God, is it painful. The internship process is it's what you really dream for when you're in college. You're like, I want to get an internship. I want to actually make some money, maybe if they decide to pay you. And I want to make a little bit of money and actually get some job experience because everyone knows you can't get a job without experience. But how do you get a job? Experience. Gotta love the world. So you're like, I gotta get an internship where experience isn't needed because I'm a student. I don't have experience because I'm trying to get it through school. However, this may be a little bit of a rant because it just pisses me off. But internships are just, at this point, I don't know if it's just this year or in general, but it's just absolutely awful. See, essentially, the internship process is very simple. You go on a site like Handshake, or you go, that is the worst writing I've ever seen, or you go on Indeed, or I don't know, LinkedIn, in, yeah, get on LinkedIn, it's one of those sites, and you just start throwing out every single thing you can throw out. Every application you see, you're like something even narrowly related to your field you're going into. You throw out an application because why not? You pile up a whole bunch of applications. At this point, I've probably done at least 200. I should probably be doing more at this rate, but I've grown absolutely tired of it. And what you're gonna get thrown to a bunch of random pages of businesses and such, and what they're going to do is they're going to say, "Oh, we need you to fill in. You need to give you well, my voice and my speaking. We need a resume with whatever the heck. We need a resume." And you're going to upload that. And then it's going to give you this beautiful option of filling in all their other details with autofilling with your resume. It's going to say autofill, this little box here, and you'll check autofill resume or click it or whatever. And then it won't work, or it will put in wrong information. And so you're going to have to fill in all that information you already filled in your resume once more on the website. And so you're going to be doing that every single time. And, this could be hundreds of times. And once you do that, if you want even better chances, you might even have to write a cover letter or at least change a cover letter for some of the businesses, depending on what kind of job you're looking for, and like what kind of internship it is. You might need a cover letter for every one of them, and so you're going to be doing that over and over and over again. It's basically a full-time job, and then after all that, you get no responses. Actually, let's get that. Let's be more specific. If you have this pie chart right here of responses, about that many of the responses is just straight ghost. Absolutely nothing. Sad ghost. You get nothing. No response. You never hear from them again. Then about this many, maybe even, I don't know, about this many, this whole section right here, you're going to get a sorry email that basically says, we're gonna, as nicely as possible, put it, we don't want you. Get out of here. It doesn't matter. Like, I've been spending my entire college career just trying to, get some decent grades, get up to, I have a 4.0. I haven't gotten anything but A's in college, and it doesn't matter. All of them just say, sorry, you don't fit our requirements, or you don't quite fit with what we're looking for, and they'll just say sorry. Which is slightly better than this, because you never know if you were completely ignored or if they didn't want you. You just got ghosted. But here, they'll just tell you, sorry, this isn't what you want. We might consider you later, which is bullshit because they won't, but they might. They'll just throw that out there, just give you hope. And then every once in a while, you might get a response back. And then you can split this here. Then this response back, this portion here is responses that are interviews, and so they'll want to interview you, and then they might be successful, they might not. There might be a situation like I got myself into where I finally got an interview after hundreds and hundreds, just hundreds of applications, and I finally got an interview. And it turns out their job posting completely lied, and they were in a different state than me, and they didn't offer anything but in on location on site internships in that state that was not listed. And then at that point, you're just screwed. And somewhere in here, there are successful interviews that don't add up to jobs. And in this very little sliver, you finally can find yourself a a job, an internship that might get you enough experience to get hired out of college. That's the internship process. This is what we must go through. This is how internships work in 2024. It's pain, and it hurts my soul.